Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot, and I hope that everyone's doing well. This pick a card should be interesting. Well, technically pick a crystal, because I have it in a bowl for some reason. So today's reading is one message from your physical body. So it's going to be a little brief, because this is me listening to my physical body to saying, like, you know, kind of rest a little bit. I wanted to say one thing before I show you the selections, is that if any of you had a very tough 2022 and you didn't take a break in between the transition, you might be feeling really burnt out and just blah, like really depleted and maybe in a bad mood or something like that. So this could just simply be because of the burnout and there wasn't a chance to replenish. Okay, so obviously, like, this is me speaking from experience. I made the mistake of doing that and I really felt it. So soon I am going to be taking a bit of a break depending on what happens with the schedule. But I just wanted to say to you guys, if you need rest, please get the rest that you need. Otherwise, you're going to be kind of running on empty battery. So here are the 4 selections, and I have them in the selenite bowl. I really don't know why. It's just I had it hanging out there, so I was like, let me just do something a little different. I'm going to just give you the colors, because some of them I don't know the names of. Yeah, so here's group number 1. I'll just call this the red stone, red-ish stone. This is group number 1. This is group number 2, the yellow. This is group number 3, the white. And this is group number 4, the blue. So yes, I do know some of them, but I don't want to get some of them wrong because they look similar to some other stones. Okay, so take as much time as you need to make your selection. And whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 1, which is the red stone. I don't know if that's ruby or I really don't know. So let's see what your physical body wants to tell you. Just one message from your physical body. If it ends up being more than one, it's just because it's very vital, but let's see. Spirit, this is for group 1, please. Please provide us clear, guided messages. Thank you. Okay, Spirit, for group number 1, please, can you please let us know, what does their physical body want to tell them? Physical body of group number 1, what is just one message that you have for group 1, our red group? What's one message from physical body of group 1? Thank you. You're working too hard. That's what your body wants to say, but I want to add that maybe not all of you are working hard to the point of, let's say, exhaustion or what I mentioned in the intro, burnout. I feel like your physical body is actually thanking you and saying, you've been working really hard. You've been very dedicated. I think instead your physical body is kind of asking you to not overwork yourself in the near future. So that's a very nice message. It's a very loving message. Lots of love here. Your physical body is saying that you do focus very attentively on the task in front of you. So, you know, for that reason, I feel like it's a good caution for all of us to have balance. So, for example, if you're always staring down at a screen or, you know, staring down at whatever it is you're focusing on, that can be very straining on a lot of parts of your body, like obviously your eyes, your spine, you know, like whatever else. Like, so your physical body is just asking you to have a little bit of balance. So whether that means you kind of take little breaks, maybe get up and stretch, maybe like drink some water or rest your eyes or something like that. This is kind of what your body is saying, but it's not too much. For some of you, it might be that way. Like if you feel you lack balance naturally, you might feel the effects now. Spirit, what else? Message from the physical body of Group 1. So yeah, they did confirm, or yeah, it is confirmed that balance is not only needed, but it will really help you to feel more powerful. It will help you to feel more energized, revitalized, for you guys in particular. So if you are feeling this type of stress and anxiety already, they're asking you to take something off of your plate. So that, obviously this message is really depending on what's going on in your life currently. If you do feel like this is you, if you do feel stressed, if you do feel like they're giving me that feeling of face pricklies, like staticky in the face. So maybe that's like dehydration or sleep deprivation. It could be that, or like a vitamin deficiency. Yeah. So there could be something like that. If you feel like that's you, or you feel like that could become you, they're asking you to take one thing off of the plate. So, I mean, a lot of this, I suppose, could even be helped by becoming organized with your tasks, especially if your job or whatever you do at home or, in life is kind of naturally overwhelming or scattered. They definitely want you to drink more water. And I do think that, gosh, I do think that most people need to do that. But for you guys in particular, I think they're trying to suggest that oftentimes you forget to do the foundational stuff, like sleeping and drinking enough water and like whatever else that you kind of know that you have to do or you've been meaning to do. It's just that you've been so busy. So, they're asking you to take a responsibility off your plate. Obviously, if you cannot do that for reasons of like your obligations, maybe stuff with your job or like home, like there's certain things that you cannot not do. My words. There's certain things that you can't, avoid doing. Like you need to be able to follow through with them. But if you can remove at least even one small task from your plate, they're asking you to do that now. So you may want to kind of run down the list and see what fits. You're like, do I really need to spend my 15 minutes doing this, or can I just, make some space? So they're asking you to be very mindful about the tasks ahead. So going back to what I said before with your power, we have here the Magician. So the Magician is you at your best, like you've gotten good sleep, you feel alert and, ready to take on things. So again, this is you in your most balanced state when you've had enough self-care. And again, I am feeling focus and mindfulness. So it's not a bad thing. Like obviously it can be very beneficial to have a clear mind and focus. But let me try to find out what knocks you off balance, because I feel like it's a little bit more than just the Eight of Pentacles. Can you tell us more about the balance, please? Physical body of Group 1 or Spirit, please assist us here. You got the Two of Swords. I think I need a clarifier. You got another 2. That's interesting. You got 2, 2, 2. Well, I think this is going to be different for everybody, but one thing that might knock you off balance is, forgive me, but for some of you, it might be stubbornness. I'm going to just be blunt. I feel like some of you, it could be a stubbornness that you feel with certain tasks. You know how like, this is reminding me of someone specific. It's funny, but I was doing a puzzle one time with someone and it was getting really late. And it was like late into the night, like a.m., like getting really late. And I was like, oh, we should probably just like stop and continue the jigsaw puzzle another time. And she was like, no, 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 I have to keep going. I have to finish this. I have to finish this part. So it's kind of like that. It's like you might get caught up in the task itself and the energy of it and just wanting to keep going and going and going. So that's kind of what I mean by stubbornness. It's like right in that moment that you don't want to let go of something. Some of you, it could be that. Others of you, I feel like it's something different. It could be something like, in this card, it's something different. The Ten of Swords is talking about definitely a heaviness, and I'm feeling a very, this is quite heavy in the back. So, some of you, this is not exactly burden though. These are swords. This is not wands. So this is a heavy burden in the back. Some of you, if you have back injuries, neck injuries, or any kind of heaviness from the past, because it's literally on his back. So if it's not from the past, others of you might feel heaviness because of the future, actually. So it could be either or, because some of you are looking into the future and maybe worrying about past mistakes or past, just experiences, and kind of carrying that with you even before the future happens. So that's what I'm seeing for that one, okay? Yeah, so again, overall, as you can see, the message of your physical body, we have balance, and maybe even, I would say, fairness too. Fairness to yourself. Okay, so Spirit, final message or just one other message from physical body of group 1. Would you like to clarify or say any final words of advice? We have here the Death card, okay? I feel like your body would really thank you right now if you had a fresh start in some way. So how that translates to me is maybe detox. If you really detoxed your body from any kind of outside, chemicals or any kinds of just, I guess, like impurities. But so what comes to my mind is things like drinking water, or maybe for some of you fasting, or if you can't do that, then you can drink detox tea, because I've seen those before. Definitely lots of fresh air to kind of deal with pollution and things like this. I'm seeing like fresh air circulation. Some of you might need an air filter in your home if that's a problem for you. If you can get one. If you can't really do that, then obviously like open up the windows and get a lot of sunlight into your house so that you can purify the space. But your body is seeking some kind of purity is what I'm seeing here. So I think ideally, if obviously this isn't doable for everybody, but this makes me think of someone who's taking a nice swim in the ocean, just really kind of getting the toxins out, just getting that fresh air, or obviously being around trees, a park, stuff like that. But your body is craving a reset, and this is not an obvious message, I think, for some of you. This is on a soul level. Your soul and your body are in alignment here and really wants that fresh beginning. Some of you may resonate with sunrise. I'm seeing sunrise here in the background. So if you are able to perhaps get up a little bit earlier, or for some of you that may be something with sunrise, they're asking you to really expand on that moment. So the moment of complete quiet feels like the world is asleep, kind of a feeling, and maybe you're drinking some green tea or something that really, that just really resonates with the body. Something pure, I think they're kind of pushing tea, which is like, that's a healthy thing. So that's always something that's invited, I guess. So I think that's it. Yeah. So Spirit, final message, please, for group 1. Thank you. Physical body. This was kind of a funny reading for me because I've never done a reading like this before. I think one client may have suggested this to me. So thank you to that person. I'm sorry I don't remember your name, but someone once asked me this. That's probably why I thought of doing this reading. And that is the final message. You're going to feel so much better. So yes, a little bit of fresh air. Maybe for some of you, if you have a dog or a pet, you can go out and have some fun, play with them. Or just like in general, going outside and getting some physical activity and stuff like that, the simple things. But you are going to feel so much better. Just take some time to maybe implement a few of these steps little by little, and you will feel a huge difference, night and day difference. Okay? So thank you to your physical body for these messages. That is what I have for you. Remember, it's a general reading. Personal reading info is always below. There's also other info there too. We have a Facebook group, and the giveaway readings are, the info is below as well. So thank you so much. If you enjoyed this, you can subscribe. If you hit the notification bell, you have to hit it again to put all instead of personalized. Otherwise, you may miss some video notifications. So thank you once again, sending you love, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 2, which is the yellow stone. Spirit, this is for group 2, please. Yellow. Please provide us clear guided messages for group 2. Thank you. So, quick thanks to the viewer client who once recommended who once asked this question. That's why I think I was inspired to do it, because I forgot about that. So thank you to whoever you are. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. So group 2, physical body of group 2. What would you like to tell them? What is your message? Group 2, please. Yellow. Physical body of group 2. What is your message for them? What do they want to, what do you want them to hear? I think I need a few more. Okay, so you have the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the King and Knight of Pentacles. So I am feeling like there is a bit of a separation here for some reason. I'm getting the sense that the Pentacles here is more of your physical conscious body. But then over here, I'm feeling a different energy entirely. Your physical body is giving me a feeling of like, I don't want to say dullness, but it feels a little stagnant. And yes, maybe I could even say for some of you dull, or I don't know, like if you're bored or something like that. But this could be a call to have a bit more freedom and activity and excitement too. So I don't know if that's true for you guys, but again, this is 2 different levels here. Over here, and I'll get back to this, but over here, with the Page of Swords and the Six of Wands, it does give me a bit more of a like a triumphant feeling. More freedom, definitely more freedom here, and even a sense of exploration. I don't know if you equate things like freedom and exploration with the word success, but that's kind of what I'm feeling, and I'll draw more cards. But the physical body, I feel, is a bit like yeah, like it feels a bit bored for some reason. And for some of you, the word dissatisfied came up too. I don't know. So like, for example, let's say that you're a person to enjoy doing all kinds of physical things like activities, athletics, sports, whatever, just like adventures and stuff like that. And you just haven't been able to do that for whatever reason. Your body is feeling that. Your body's like, I really want to do this. I want to go like rock climbing, or maybe not rock climbing, but just like the simplest things that you want to do or wish to do, or what have you, you know? And maybe some of you can't do that because like even physically you cannot do that. So we can look at some advice for that too, but that is what I am feeling here. So I'm still not entirely convinced of the clarity of this message, but that's kind of what I'm feeling now. I'm feeling an energy of someone, and you can even see it, like I closed my energy like this. I felt a closedness a bit, just like hard to read there. Physical body, please. What do you want to say? Physical body of group 2. What do you want to say? So you got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, I mean, it's saying the same thing, kind of. There is a bit of muddled energy here. I think from either your mind, body, or spirit, there is a lack of clarity. And honestly, I'm not sure where it's coming from, because it could be coming from all three. So if this is energetic, you might just be feeling a little like you need a cleanse of your energy, your chakras, your aura, whatever. If this is mentally, you might be feeling a bit confused, scattered, disorganized lately, that type of a thing. And if it's physically, you might be feeling not quite right, you know? Maybe there's something off about whatever, like your sleep, your digestion, your something, you know, there's something iffy, there's something confused. So yes, they're asking you to clear this out by way of some kind of fluidity here with the Knight of Cups. Cleansing. They do want you to cleanse. So something as simple as taking a shower, or maybe if you can, a salt bath, or any kind of cleansing. You know, it kind of reminds me of when people do like a spring cleaning, you know, just washing whatever, like making sure you have your clean clothes, your clean bed sheets and pillowcases, and just like the simplest things with laundry. Like, or if you can tidy up your environmental space. They're asking you to cleanse and purify this. Group 1 got a message about like an air filter. So I don't know if that's helpful for you if you get like an air purifier or a salt lamp or something like that. But they're just saying something with water and cleansing will be beneficial to your physical body. And obviously, if you want to drink water, that's like kind of, I think, something all of the groups need to hear. For the most part, unless of course you're watching this and you say, I already drink a ton of water, so whatever. So the Ace of Pentacles is here to say, yes, I need more of this. I feel like this is something about sunlight, you know, some particular vitamin. The other group said vitamin deficiency, but for you guys, it could be like whatever, like vitamin D, you know, just getting direct nutrients from the sun, if doable, you know. That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. There could, your body is really needing some fresh air and sunlight, and to be replenished by this. I think that if you happen to be a fire sign, which, you know, by odds some of you are, obviously, this is going to resonate more deeply. You know, if you're ruled by the sun, and if you're feeling kind of blah, then obviously you need that boost, even energetically and cosmically and stuff like that. I'm a Leo, so I definitely resonate with this. I feel like if I don't have the sun, I get super depressed, you know. So you may have to make time and push yourself to do this if you normally cannot do this. Okay. My hand got all sweaty too, and I'm like, are you guys perspire? Like, are you having clamminess? I don't know, but like I just got like really sweaty in my hand. I don't know what that means. But Spirit, what else? Physical body of group 2. What else do you have to say? What is your message, please? And there we have it, the Ace of Wands. There goes the fire. So this is your inner passion, okay? I'm feeling, and you know, I kind of sensed that this was the case, but like the Ace of Wands, the passion energy, it of course could be things like just getting the physical activity and creativity and stuff. But for others of you, if this resonates, like it might even be something with your sensuality or sexuality that kind of needs a bit more mindfulness, is kind of what they're saying. I'm trying to be very G-rated about this. But that is one message that I'm kind of seeing. Now, let's say that you're the type of person that feels almost like it's a form of expression. So now we're talking about sacral chakra balance, right? So the sacral chakra, it's right above the base of the spine, like I guess in like the pelvic area. It's the color orange, so that might be helpful. Its function is things like sexuality, what else? Emotions, creativity. I think that's pretty much the gist of it. So if any of those resonate with you, I do feel that there needs to be, they're kind of telling me a spike, that you need a burst of something in that chakra to really get your body back into a good, healthy high vibration. I feel normally you are a high vibrational person, but something here has kind of made this flat line a little bit for you. So you may want to consider, how can you balance the sacral chakra? And just to say, yes, it, like, sometimes not exercising creativity can do that, depending on how creative a person you are. But, you know, again, if not, then it could be something with your sensuality, your emotional body as well needs attention. Alrighty. Anything else of advice, Spirit, for group number 2, their physical body? How can they come into balance or healing or anything? What do they need to know? So the healing is there, the balance is there, so you do get this done, I feel. Okay, so there's temperance, and they are, again, speaking of a bath specifically, or if you can be in water in any way, even if that's really difficult for you to do, somehow they want you to try to do that, because to really submerge yourself and to really just be present within the element of water, I think for many of you will actually unlock something special. So if you can do that, and if you really cannot do that, if you really can't do it or plan to do it, then you may want to consider doing water sound meditation. You know, they have plenty online. Okay, I'm pretty convinced the Ace of Cups is here. So there's the water, and you got 3 aces in your reading. So again, there's this call for some kind of new beginning, some kind of refresh. What's the missing one is the swords. I don't know if that's relevant, but yeah. So yeah, more water healing. What else could you do with the... They gave me the image of... You know what? Okay, this is kind of so random, but remember before I told you that my palm was sweating, and now I can feel it back here. This is weird. That doesn't usually happen to me in readings, but I think maybe they're just asking you to sweat. I know that sounds like an obvious thing for such a reading, but that didn't happen in group 1. Okay, so they're asking you to kind of revitalize yourself through simple exercise where you do, you know, sweat. 'Cause sometimes if you take a walk, you might not sweat, but they want you to do something where you are really, you know, like kind of just having that cleanse, that purification through actual physical sweating. So yeah, whatever you like to do, it could be whatever, strength training, dancing, anything at all that gives you that boost. And then you will actually, come to think of it, have the spike that I spoke of before of endorphins or whatnot. So any final message, please, Spirit, or physical body of group 2? Any final things you want to tell them? You guys are very, again, I feel like you're very high vibrational naturally. I think there's a lot of energy that you tend to embody or potentially want to carry. It's kind of like, it is very, almost like fun-loving, bold, fiery energy. So again, I think that if you happen to be a fire sign or have that in your chart primarily, you will resonate with this very much. Final message, please. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. So that's the final message, is to kind of make it work. Make this lifestyle work for you if you can. And if it's difficult, you may want to get the help of a friend or anybody close to you that could support you and kind of be that partner, such as having a partner to go to the gym, or like joining some kind of a class, you know, that you maybe didn't want to before. There's support here, or they want you to find some kind of support to make this work. It's like a collaborative energy in the last card. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you. This was a very interesting reading. I've never done something like this before, so I hope that it was helpful. Thank you guys so much. This is general. Personal reading info is below, and all the other info you need is also below. If you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe. If you hit the notification bell, you may want to hit it again and hit all instead of personalize. Otherwise, you're going to miss some videos. Okay, so thank you once again, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, sending you love. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 3, which is the White Stone. Spirit, this is for group 3. Please provide us clear, guided messages. Thank you. So as I said in the other groups that I forgot to say in the intro, thank you to the client or the viewer who asked this question a while ago. That's actually, it stuck in my mind, and that question inspired me to do this reading. So thank you to that person. I don't remember your name, sorry. Group 3, physical body of group 3. What do you want to tell them? Physical body of group 3. What do you want to tell them? I think you're recovering from something, and your physical body is telling you that the recovery is going to go very well, okay? So you have here the 8 of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands. Whoops. So yeah, I think that you're going to make strides in your recovery. If you are not recovering from something kind of obvious with your physical body, such as some illness, a surgery, like feeling sick in some way, it might be a little bit more subtle. So maybe you're just recovering just from, you know, whatever it might have been, like something emotional, something something as simple as being tired, you know, whatever it was. But your body is saying that you're going to come up from this, you know, you're going to be lifted from this, and you're going to feel kind of like twice as good, I think is what it's saying. Can you tell us a little bit more? Physical body of group 3. What do you have to tell them, please? Our white stone group. So yes, that is howlite. I just, I was confused with group 1 and 2, so I didn't want to get those wrong, but you guys got howlite, that stone. So you have here Queen of Pentacles, and you have here the Lovers. This is very beautiful. I'm feeling care. I'm feeling either that you are caring for your own physical body, or that you are being actually even blessed by your guides and angels, that they are caring for you. So here with the Queen of Pentacles, this is a nurturing energy. So if you are not already nurturing yourself, or if you're not receiving this in some way, this would then be a call to ask for that, okay? So obviously take what resonates, but here I'm feeling someone that's recuperating, someone that is being balanced about recuperation. So lots of bed rest, you know, when it's needed. And then when you have to kind of stretch and move around, I feel like that would be included there as well. Maybe like getting lots of fluids, soup, water, things like that. Just the basics, just the fundamentals of self-care or replenishment is what I'm feeling here. And then over here, like I said, with the Lovers card, I do feel like you are being blessed with your physical body and the healing that it's going to need, almost like an extra boost. Can you tell us a little bit more? Physical body of group 3. Is there anything that they need, or what else? Well, there you have the King of Pentacles, so that's lovely. So this is obviously not going to be for everyone, but this may be saying that there's a particular person that's also been helping you or will help you through your recovery. So again, like if it resonates, this could be a loved one, a family member, maybe your significant other, or just anybody really that either is or will be helping you through your recovery. So that's nice. And yeah, this is like a soul connection, and this person is also putting a lot of diligence into your recovery and just being very mindful of whatever it is that you need, that type of a thing. Feels very protective as well. Okay, what else, please? For everybody else, what is the message? Physical body of group 3. What else do you want to tell them? So you have the Empress. This is a very similar energy. It feels very natural. Okay, so this is such an interesting topic because it's not as if the cards will say, hey, specifically, like, go to Whole Foods and get some, you know, organic food. Like, they're kind of saying with the Empress card that your body right now will benefit from having some kind of pure foods. I don't know if you're into that, or if you can, because obviously it's more expensive, like if that's doable for your budget, but they're saying something specifically about wholeness here. So maybe you can try in the near future or currently, you can try to do something like either like plant-based or just like getting more fruits and vegetables, just something where your body will really take that food and turn it into the like high vibrational fuel. This is what I'm seeing. And I didn't really see the other groups get something like that. It was kind of more standard. But for you in group 3, this is a specific message that it's really craving that right now. Something wholesome, I think is the word that they probably used. Yeah, something wholesome. And that you wouldn't normally do. It's kind of like an extra added layer of nutrients, I think is what they're getting at. There are some really nice YouTube channels for stuff like that too, if that does interest you. There's plenty, so many. There's fitness and food channels. So that's just something to keep in mind. I am having a particular YouTuber in my mind. I think I want to link her below. Because I just discovered her recently. She lost, like the whole premise of her channel is that she got really healthy. She lost 45 pounds and she gives all these really good videos about different things to do with like your like with health, diet, food, and she said that she eats more now healthy foods than she did when she was heavier. I'm gonna link her below. I think her name is Love Sweat Fitness, so I'm gonna link that below and tag her there. Or just, mention her. What else, please? So we have the 10 of Swords, and we have the 2 of Wands. All right. Sorry for that noise. So this 10 of Wands is like kaput. There's something needing to come to an end here. I feel this is already conscious and obvious to many of you, if not all of you, like 90% of you are done doing something. Maybe that has to do with your recovery. Maybe you just quit your job, left a relationship, or stopped a habit. Some of you, it was like maybe you stopped smoking cigarettes or other things, whatever. Something here, I think that you did stop something that was hurting your body, okay? Or like giving you stress, I feel like it's done now. And I feel like for that reason, the future is going to be clearer and you can feel the fresh air for some of you literally in your lungs. You can feel a difference in your whole body. If that doesn't resonate and you feel like you have to stop something, I feel like in the near future you will. I feel like you will make a point, to implement that new habit and goal, okay? Any other messages, please? Any other final messages for group number 3, the physical body? Okay, so we have the Star. What else about the Star? And the Ace of Pentacles. So what I was kind of feeling from the Star was it kind of gave me a little hint of a spa energy, because I thought of those, I heard the running water and it kind of sounded like trickling or whatever. And I did hear that for a different group, but for you guys, I'm feeling something with your, I think it's almost like pampering, but obviously that's expensive. But if you can do something to pamper your body, would be great. They told me about massage as well. So if for some of you can do that, that's great. Like go get a massage or something to really release tension. But obviously you can try to do it on yourself if you're unable to do that. Something like a little routine, like 5 minutes before you go to sleep. Give yourself like a foot massage or something. However, you may want to do it with intention. So, for example, the way that you might sit down to meditate, they want you to do this with intention. The intention might be to just release stress, to release tension, to to give yourself calmness. Okay, so it could be something like that. Now that's funny. That definitely resonates with me because I never did this before. But last night I tried to do self Reiki, and Reiki is just like the placement of the hands and putting in energy like that. And so I was just sitting there breathing, looking at the room, and I just did a little self Reiki because it never occurred to me, but I did it. And one simple thing you guys can try now if you're watching, you can do this right here. Place your hand over the heart space, and then just take a nice slow deep breath in, right through the heart space. I didn't do that the best because I wasn't really focused, but that's one simple thing that I did. And then you can take both hands and place them gently over your thighs or your knees or anywhere, really. So they want you to do intentional self-care in that way. If you can't do it other ways, something that would be very beneficial to you. I think that if you do something like this, especially if it's something physical with the muscles, then this is going to really boost your immunity, is what they're saying. Okay? These are really specific messages. I love this. So can we have a final one, please, for group 3? Yeah, I mean, this is going to be great. So look at that. 10 of Pentacles. I love this. So you're going to be enjoying a bounty of health benefits soon and just recovery again. Like, depending especially from whatever it was you went through, you're going to be feeling so much better. If you're watching this when I'm posting it, which is in January, they identified March as something. So March could be good for the introduction of something new with your health, or like feeling revitalized or something like that. Wow. This was awesome. So group 3, that's what I see for you. I really hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much. This is a general reading. Personal reading info is below, as well as the free reading giveaway information. If you are subscribed and you want to hit the notification bell, you might have to hit it again and click on all instead of personalized. Otherwise, it will skip some videos. So I learned that recently, so I just wanted to let you know that. So thank you once again, sending you love, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 4, the blue stone. And yes, that is blue apatite, but I didn't want to name the stones because I wasn't sure of group 1 and 2. Spirit, this is for group 4, please. Please provide us clear guided messages. Thank you. Thank you to the viewer, or my client viewer, who asked this question a million years ago, and I just remembered it. So thank you to you. I don't know your name, but thank you for the idea. Physical body question. So group 4. Group 4's physical body. Group 4's physical body. What would you like to tell them, please? This has been such an interesting topic, too. Like, really. Group 4's physical body. What is your message for them? Thank you, thank you. So, I don't know if you have been feeling some kind of severe tiredness or achiness, or if your body could hold an emotion, it would be something like maybe sadness, or just feeling heavy and like that will change soon, probably in February. That is what they told me, for some reason February. So if you are watching this when I'm posting it, which is January 21st, they're saying that in February something of significance will come through to help to clear something out. Okay, I don't know what it is exactly. What else? Physical body of group number 4. What is your message for them, please? Thank you. So some of you, it really could just be the simplest thing of please get more sleep. I know how obvious that is of a message, but that 5 of Cups is really a sad energy, and it's some people know more about this and it's more clear to them, but others of us, we do need this reminder that poor sleep causes depression, or it can cause depression and a bunch of other problems. So please, make a point to either sleep earlier or just do something that you can feel more rested. Again, I know it's obvious, but we need the reminders, okay? So we also have here the 6 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Again, they're kind of giving me that feeling that something is going away, like it's washing away, it's clearing away. So maybe if you're if you are now or in the near future have some kind of a cold or a cough or something going on, that's gonna go away. That's gonna balance out. What else? Physical body of group number 4. What do you have to tell them, please? We have the Two of Wands. What else about the Two of Wands? And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, very obviously flipping upside down. What is the message, though? Spirit, can you assist us here? What is the message? It's a little weird. Let me see. Two of Wands, 10 of Pentacles reversed. I'm trying to see what your body is really trying to say here. I feel like it's not saying something. Three of Pentacles. Well, that's curious. For some reason, I'm getting distance. I'm getting almost as if, oh, I get it. I think your physical body and you are a little bit in some sort of a misalignment. Now, here's what I think. I don't know if this is true, but I think for some of you, you may be flat out ignoring the demands and requests of your physical body. That would make sense if you are not sleeping, or if you're overworking yourself or overstressing yourself, or like whatever. But I do think that that's what's going on here, especially because I didn't get the message at all. It kind of turned away from me and said, I don't want to look at you. I don't want to talk to you. And that is why this is upside down. Because this, if it was right side up, it would be everything's good, we're happy, we're secure, but it's not so. I do feel like your physical body is saying, can you work with me, please? Can you please work with me? Because we need to work together in order to be happy. So here it's like a nice visual representation of the mind, body, spirit, harmony. We do need harmony, because if one of those is out of whack, we all know, I think we all have experience with what happens here. So let's say that, okay, maybe you do take care of one aspect of things. Maybe you do exercise and eat right, but then you don't take care of the mental space. Maybe you're over worrying all the time. Or maybe you do take care of the mental space, but then the physical body or the spiritual body is lacking, you know. So it's just, again, that balance and that harmony is so vital to our happiness. So your physical body is indicating that it needs to be heard, it needs to be recognized for the fundamentals of health. So let's see a little bit more of that. What else? What else? Physical body, what would you like to tell group 4? Physical body of group 4. It's kind of the same thing. We have the Four of Wands, but your body might be suggesting that, well, that's interesting. You have the Four of Wands, and then you have the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. So I'm not really sure why you have repeating numbers here, or if it even matters, but I think your physical body in this card is suggesting something environmental. So you may need to look at your environment. You may need to look at how you spend your time, either at work or home or wherever, and see if it's a place that you can feel some relative peace. Okay? Because here I feel like peace is needed. Some kind of rest and rejuvenation or whatnot is needed. And maybe some contemplation and meditation as well. But this is making me wonder if you have that opportunity. Okay, so obviously it's going to take more than... It's going to take more to basically balance this. Because, for example, maybe you need to... Like, maybe some of you want to move soon. Or, you know, maybe some of you want to kind of redo your living space, like to kind of fix it up, or whatever the case is. So maybe the intention could be set there. Something like, I am in harmony with my space. I think that would be really nice. Just to say a simple affirmation and intention to create that balance. This is really going to be helpful. You guys do seem to connect with your physical environment a lot, and even other people in your life. Just try to evaluate now. Just take a second and see if something or someone in your environment tends to knock you off balance. I'm not trying to say that it's, that it's only the fault of something outside, because it's connected to internal, but they are saying that something outside of yourself may need to be looked at in order for you to feel better. So that's something your body is telling you. What else, please? Physical body of group 4. Any other messages? You have the Magician. What else? And then the Queen of Cups. That kind of interests me, because I feel like this is a little bit almost opposite energy. At first with the Magician, I felt that your physical body was saying that it needs to be in charge, that it needs to kind of have a sense of power and kind of autonomy or leadership over things. So for example, if you like to feel physically strong, if you like to set particular habits and take particular actions for yourself, that's kind of what I mean by being in charge. I feel like maybe your body or maybe your mind kind of needs that in order to feel like yourself. But then the Queen of Cups comes through with a way softer energy. So it could be asking you, I think, to kind of relax that energy and ease a little bit more. So essentially what they're asking you to do is to maybe surrender control just a little bit. It's kind of like that phrase, be easy, be chill. That feeling where you're doing something and you're supposed to be relaxing, but your body is like, just super tense and stressed out. It kind of reminds me of that. So maybe you may have a hard time letting go of control. You may have a hard time with really sinking into relaxation. One way that, you could test that, like you could test it out, and you could try to meditate later, just simply deep breathing without any distractions, and kind of test yourself. If you happen to be around other people and, let's say that someone is trying to give you a shoulder massage and they're like, oh, you're really tense, so sometimes we don't notice it. I do think that your physical body is saying you have to relax your muscles. You have to relax your system. Now, how do we do that? That's a different story. One, you have to give yourself permission to really be in a state of peace. Two, it takes practice. Lots of deep, slow breathing. You can do progressive relaxation meditations on YouTube where they take you through each muscle and they teach you how to release it, But it really is all in the breathing and within the permission piece. Any final messages, please? Group number 4, physical body of group number 4. Yeah, like with the Magician card, I just feel like you're so used to certain things. Maybe you're used to really, I don't know if you overwork yourself or you just expect a lot from yourself. Maybe that's the more appropriate thing for me to say. Like, I do think you have expected a lot from yourself. Final message, please. You have the Star. What else about the Star? What do we need to know? I just feel like this is peace and quiet, really, because the Star is a card of peace and hope. So it kind of just gave me like the birds chirping and the breezes flowing. I do think that's the message because you got the Tower card here. So yeah, like if you can in any way, you may need to find some peace. You may need to deliberately carve out time, maybe even push yourself to do this because for example, if you have a blockage, maybe a subconscious blockage to self-care or peace, some of you may have that. I have that. That's why it took me some. That's why I'm saying you may have to push yourself a bit, and then little by little, like to work on some of the healing on the deeper layer, which I'll get into later in this year with videos. But you may need to push yourself to find peace and quiet, to go to whatever it might be, like a park, or if you can't do that, you know, if you can put in headphones, listen to nature sounds or any meditation channels. They just simply, in this card, they gave me birds chirping and some breeze flowing. I think you need an escape. Well, I don't even want to call it an escape. It's more like a sanctuary. You need to find a safe space, I think, for yourself. That could be another reason why your body has a hard time relaxing. So it's either the present sort of unrest, or it could be obviously from the past. If you have experienced some physical traumas, your body needs to feel safe. So if that last piece resonates, please do some chakra healing. Let me think of definitely the root chakra. So that's the first one at the base of the spine. Its color is red. You can repeat affirmations such as, I am physically safe and secure, I am grounded, I am safe within my body, something like that, okay? Could really be helpful, and to align your breathing as well. Is there one final advice message just for anything for group number 2, for like their situation, anything like that? I just did some, this is funny, in another group I recommended a different YouTuber. Now I'm thinking of a second one. Yesterday, I went on this physical therapy YouTube channel. I forget her name, but I will link it below. And she taught me some really effective neck stretches, because like I had like I don't know if it's like a pinched nerve or something, but my neck was really in pain, and I did a couple of these stretches and it helped so much. So like I'm gonna link her below, and the other one I'm gonna link below as well. It was like a fitness channel. Any final message, please? Okay, for group 4. The Fool, this is good. This is good. You're going to feel like a new person if you just do a couple of these things and let some of that weight come off of your shoulders, okay? So, like, as the Fool suggests, new beginnings, but freedom as well. Freedom, breath of fresh air, and happiness, okay? So, group 4, that's what I'm seeing for you. Some of you, if you have not already seen my past pick a card for what does your soul need to be happy, what does your soul need to tell you, I will link that below as well, because I do feel your soul and your body were trying to speak to you today, okay? So I'm going to write that down before I forget it. But group 4, that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? So thank you so much. I hope it was helpful. If you are subscribed and you don't want to miss a video, I discovered you have to click the notification bell once and then again and hit all instead of personalize. It's a whole thing. So thank you, sending you love, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.